such a good energy because everyone is here to help. Everyone is giving their time freely. It's not political, it's completely humanitarian, bottom level, making sure someone's got enough to eat and making sure they're warm.
Every single thing that anyone in the camps could need, we need to be receiving here so that we can sort and then distribute.
That feeling that you have when you're sitting at home with a newspaper in front of the telly, feeling you're just not being represented. And so people just want to come here and do something that helps.
Well, the first day I got here and got shown straight to the warehouse, and they're like, right, this is the accessories, can you go and sort this? No idea except what accessories was, and that is kind of, hats, scarves, pants, socks. And you kind of learn, right, quickly, if this has got a hole in it, get rid of it. Men's socks over there.
It's managed chaos so well, and because there's no real continuity of people here, people come for one day, people come for 3 weeks, and it seems to be working really well.
Distribution of clothes, the distribution of cold food, and the kitchen. So there's really a place for anyone to work.
What we've created, all the systems rely on huge numbers of volunteers coming through every day, particularly at the weekends, and we managed to get a lot of the legwork and a lot of the prep for the week done. Preferably people who can stay for more than 2 days. People who can come for a week or more is fantastic. That said, 2-3 days or even 1 day is great. We need as many people as possible coming through, and then we need those people to be spreading the word to their friends and their networks.
I mean, you can just sign up and you can be here tomorrow, and then there's work for you to do.
You do your job, and then if anyone needs help, you help them out. And it's such a nice atmosphere. Everyone is so friendly and so lovely.
Once you're in the kitchen, you can work doing prep. So we start at 9 o'clock in the morning. We start by preparing the 15 big boxes of salad that go out every day. So you're washing lettuce, cutting carrots, anything that the chef might need for that salad that day. You make all the big salads up, get them all dressed and massaged and ready to go into distribution by lunchtime. And they go to do different camps, so then it's preparing the 2 vans with all that they need that day, which is fruit, salads, bread, big pans of curry and rice and vegetables that come out of the kitchen. And then you have lunch in the auberge, which we've all prepared for all the volunteers. And then in the afternoon you start prepping again, all the root vegetables, the onions, the potatoes and everything that's going to go into the big curries the next day.
Most people you speak to here, they don't want to go back. I think there's something very real about it, which kind of snaps you out of the mundane.
They're human beings in need, and they're 25 miles from where we live. And I can help because I'm really lucky, and it's through a kind of quirk of birth that I'm the one that can help, and it's not me sitting 25 miles off somebody else's border wondering why they can't come in.
Letting people know that you do care by giving them something every day. You arrive at the same time, it's always warm, it's always nutritious, it's always thoughtful.
When you see people cleaning their plates up and you see things going down particularly well, that's really pleasing.
You can tell that it's quite hard for some people to have to do that every day to get food given to them, but you can just see it in their faces, and people tell you that they are really, really appreciative of it.
When you're involved, it gets a little bit less abstract than all the stuff you see on television. To see up close the conditions in the camp, it's quite an intense experience to be in and amongst it.
In the camps, you meet people. They might have been there for 6 months or 9 months, and yet they're still there having a laugh and a joke with you, and they're still being kind and making you cups of tea and offering you the little that they do have.
The Dunkirk camp has been something we're really proud of.
The original camp, when we first started serving food, was just so tragic. Just generally humans living in disgusting conditions.
There was nothing going there was no aid, there was no systems there was no toilets, and actually, to be fair to the Dunkirk Council, they have been really responsive, and between them and MSF and Refugee Community Kitchen, we have helped to create something reasonable.
There are a lot of volunteers here daily doing their best to help in many ways. There's a very close-knit community here in the camp between volunteers and refugees themselves. We are kind of a same spirit. Everybody wants to help out where they can, and of course we get to know the people, they get to know us, and that can only enhance both our futures.
People will be able to cook their own food in communal areas and eat in communal areas. In those spaces we've also created what are called free shops. Every day they will be stocked with rice, lentils, oil, all of those things, and they can come and just pick up what they need.
I think it's around 2 months I'm still here in this new camp, and I've been in the ground side. There was jungle. 6 months I was there. It means I'm still here in French country from 8 months, and we are working here, trying to cooking and make a Kurdish food for refugees.
People not getting to the countries they want to, the reasons they're leaving their countries in the first place, and it's all very tragic and horrific.
In Kurdistan, we have problem. We have war with ISIS. They attacked in my country every day. They attacked in my city, Kirkuk. We have Peshmerga forces. They're fighting against ISIS. They're looking for anyone who have a relation with the government, with the police, with Peshmerga. And every day the bomb is blowing. My neighbor were killed by ISIS. Another in my left, in my right. Maybe tomorrow me. So I run away. Because who? Because ISIS. I'm not here for a job. Do you know I'm a geologist? Do you know I finished college and I have $3,000 in 1 month? I have 2 houses, I have BMW car. I have everything.
It's all because of our government or people in England saying, oh, we don't want these people in here. Like the Daily Mail likened them to rats. Oh, we don't want these rats in here. But you sort of forget that these are real people.
This guy, his name is Mohammed, is from Kurdistan. He make it to UK before 2 weeks by big truck, and under the axle. When he make it to UK, next Oxford, he died. He fell down. He died. He's 70 years old, just 70 years old. If police catch us and arrest us, they deported us to France. So therefore we cannot come down in Dover. We must stay to go to London or Manchester or any town like this.
There's also a lot of young kids getting involved with sort of gang crime, and where they don't have their parents there, you end up substituting your family for other people, other older people who can take care of you, but in exchange for you doing dirty work for them.
When the jungle was being demolished and Dunkirk was being moved, the general feeling that we had over the social media and with the volunteers that were coming was, what are you guys going to do now that it's over? We kept saying, what do you mean now it's over? It's like nothing has changed. In fact, the numbers went up over that period, and the donations and the volunteers just dropped.
Got a bit boring in the news, everything's moved on, and everyone thinks it's kind of gone. And coming here, it was a real shock. Like, I didn't really know what to expect. And it's kind of crazy how much there is still to do, and the fact that people were just oblivious.
The south part got bulldozed and flattened, and everyone moved to the north. No one's left. Everything that we've done here, everything that you see around us has been donated. Every pound, every euro has come from somebody who's pressed send.
Obviously this is a big operation that we're running, 5,000 square metre of warehouse and workshop and storage, so the costs are very, very high every month. And it's not that we've got massive corporate donors or trust funds or anything like that. We're just relying on lots of small donations.
We're going to carry on feeding people until it's not needed anymore, and we'll carry on doing so for cold distribution food, so where they get onions, oil, tomatoes, rice every day, so they can cook their own food.
We respect this volunteer here. We know they are coming here to help us, and it's so important. If no volunteer here, we will die, because no food, no anything. Our French government don't do anything for us.
Seeing all these people just acting so out of love and so with so much energy, it's just sort of really, really given me faith that humans are amazing, and that if we put our minds to it, we can do something amazing and we can really help people.
I don't want to see war and fight anymore. I don't want it. I go to place, I don't see Kalashnikov. I don't see someone kill another because he's Muslim, he's Christian, he's Jew, he's Shia, Sunnah, he's Kurdish, he's Turkish. I don't want to see that again.
Now that I can just go home with my passport, it sort of made me feel quite sad about the fact that you've got thousands and thousands of people stuck on the shoreline who can't do what I'm about to do.